All right, guys, this is a third alarm fire here in the Bronx. Fire in a multiple dwelling on the roof, top floor. I'm not sure if it was in an apartment or the roof, but it's on the top floor. And they got, I believe, 3 lines stretched and 3 in operation. It looks like they've knocked down the bulk of the fire.
Chauffeur. 6-2 chauffeur. Okay, can you start water in that line on the top floor? On the way.
It's on the top floor. There's smoke pushing on the back and in the front. And they just charged one of these lines right here.
Roof sector 2 to command. Command. Alright, we got most of the roof opened up over the B wing. The fire's mostly in the rear. It's all locked down. It's looking good up here. We got a bunch of examination holes on the A and C sectors. They're all negative. Got a line up here, 97 engine guy, okay?
Alright.
Command 10-4.
Command Tactical's here. They're putting the drone up any second now. And they're gonna check it out. And we're gonna check it out. He said that most of the fire's in the back. Can't really see much back there. I can see the smoke. And they have some fire in the front. It's 5 something in the morning. Oh yeah, it was blowing out all the windows up here. There's where the fire started right there. Yeah, it was blowing out pretty decent at one point. Let me just show you guys.
Squad 41's on their way down. Also, we need another truck up top floor to relieve 61.
Yeah, it looks like there was heavy fire blowing out those windows. Good call on the chiefs to advance the alarms. Also, we've been to another fire here. I don't think I recorded it, but we've been to another fire here many years ago. No other roof access. But it looks like it went right through the roof. You can see right through the roof inside the apartment. Alright, I gotta do a little schmoozing. I'll be right back. Good stop. Good call on the chiefs to transmit the second and third alarms, one after the other. It just
500.
it's just the best thing to do.
Back down the street.
Alright, it looks like they're starting to clean windows. And they're starting to release units. And like I always say, we came and we saw. This was about 30 minutes away from where we were. They took a lot of windows. And I just confirmed.
Command to the 19 C wing. Here and report to the Pitbull Apartment 4 Adam in your wing. Violent Pitbull Apartment 4 Adam. Coming down. And fire sector. Fire sector, go. Yeah, they got the drone unit here saying we got some hot spots in the front of the B wing.
The drone says they got hot spots in the B wing in the front.
So the front of the B wing? Yeah, that should be 5-4. 5-10-4. 56019. 6519. Primary in these apartments. And we gave quick primary search to all the apartments on the top floor, all complete negative.
Just showing some of the debris that came down. Some of it is still smoldering and on fire. And I'm gonna try to get onto the roof across the way over there.
Over the rear apartment in the B wing, okay? Have your members stay clear. Nice, that's 4. That's the 4th side? That's the 3 side. Nice, that's 4. Ladder company 615 sector.
All right, we got the little roof view here.
Jimmy, where are you?
Better than nothing. I'm gonna look around and see.
Sector, roof sector, guys. Open up.
If I can see a little
Alright, 10-4,
clearer.
we're gonna open the line. Nice, 10-4, guys. Command of Battalion 19. Yeah, 19. Yo, Kieran, can you do me a favor and relieve the 27 Battalion fire sector if you don't over there? 10-4, I'm in the B wing now.
All right.
Ladder company 615 sector.
Like I said,
Command to the 27. 27 guys. Yeah, Brian, how many apartments in your wing take? We have 4 apartments. 10-4, A through David, right? 10-4, there was fire in A and boy. 2 apartments, A and boy. 10-4, let me know about utilities when you get there. Alright, 10-4. Ladder company 615 sector. Jet 61. Your chief department 5 boy, secondary lead negative. Fire sector command. Command. Secondary is 5 boy negative. Command 10-4. As well as 5 David. 5 David and 5 boy negative. 10-4.
so when the chiefs get all the information that they need,
Fire sector command. Command. Secondary 5 Charlie. Negative. Command 10-4.
when they get all the information they need upon arrival, they make their decisions. This was a very well made decision.
Command the fire sector. Fire sector, go. You need another truck up there? Yeah, 10-4. I actually need a 2 truck. I need to release 61 and 37. Actually, just make it 1. I can use 46 trucks. Don't release 61. We just need to release trucks for 37.
So as I was saying, they make the right decisions very quickly and they get this knocked down very quickly. Had they delayed any of the transmissions of 2nd, 3rd alarm, this would have been another inferno like that other fire in the Cross Bronx.
Primary, a complete negative on the top floor of all 3 wings, A, B, and C wings. At this time, transmitter 1041.
1041 code is unable to determine cause.
Alright, we're going with heavy fire at arrival. 10-4.
Heavy fire on arrival when they got here.
Alright, 10-4. The Hunter. Command to field top. You guys can take up. Thank you. Alright, 10-4 Division 7. Time of your report 6:22. Your duration 5-7 minutes, okay? 5-7 minutes, 10-4.
The chief is releasing units. They released field comm.
Alright, can you use a report? Progress report from you when you get a chance.
There's another fire going on in the Bronx too, way downtown. And I'm gonna hold on.
Good. remain unchanged. We are still chasing smoke at this point.
That other fire's been going on longer than this one, and conditions remain the same.
How do you report 623? Your duration is 1 hour and 13 minutes. 1 hour,
1 hour and 13 minutes at the other fire, Division 6. This is Division 7 fire. Just for point of reference,
37.
all the way down here, my finger pointing. Down there you'll see Manhattan, where we came from. There's a lot of haze going on, but that's the distance that we have to travel to get up here and get a little bit of footage. Hold on one second. There's the drone that you saw come up upon our arrival here. They're sending images downstairs and monitoring the situation. I don't think they sent for the air recon chief. Hold on a second. Let's put a hold on that, whatever that is. We're gonna monitor a situation that's going on way down there. We see a plume of smoke. That's not the other fire, but there's a plume of smoke rising. I don't know if y'all can make it out. In the center of your screen is light, white smoke, and gray. We're not sure what that is over there, but we're gonna monitor the radios and continue to check this out. So this fire extended all the way to the front, or started in the front and worked its way back here. You saw the 3 or 4 windows in the front that were heavily singed. This whole back area of this roof collapsed, and you can see into the apartment. That smoke is picking up over there. We're monitoring the radios. We haven't heard anything. And the other Bronx fire is way down that way.
Fire sector. Chief, if you could just come into that apartment where it's 10-4 on my way.
I'm trying to let the smoke clear.
Rock manager, all units. The rock is set up on 242 and White Plains Road. 242 and White Plains Road for the rock.
Where the rack at? 242 White Plains Road. There the rack at.
Ladder 61 roof. 61 roof. Yeah, you can meet me in the front of the building. That's all command. Fire sector command. Command. Yeah, Kevin, we have a 1045 in the original fire department. DOA.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the second one? Yeah, I don't believe anybody found this one. I do, okay. I'm 4. You have a 7-7 on box 3684. We're at 227th Street, Bronx. 1-5 to fire sector. You need a hand with bringing it down? 10-4. You might as well stand up a backboard or maybe something to cover the box.
Sadly, this didn't turn out too well, apparently, for 2 people. So they're in there spraying.
1-3 Adam. Show us 1084. Start alarm, guys.
That other smoke is still festering way down there. It looks like it's the same, but we're not sure what that is over there. Hold on.
We have a second 1045. The original Fire Wing A apartment B. I'll get back to you with a phone. All right, 10-4. Time of your report, 6:28. Your duration is 1 hour and 3 minutes. 6:29, please. 7-2. We're set. Total one. All right. Heads up if anyone's in the throat. Heads up. Clear in the throat.
They're throwing stuff out the window that they're gonna need to get out of there. It looks like there was heavy clutter in that apartment.
Engine 48 to 19. 19. Chief, are you confident enough for us to take up this line, or you want us to stay here? 10-4, you can take up that line. Fire sector command. Command. Okay, you know you had that line up the C-wing? Well, I'm gonna have them take that down. And 54 come down if they're done. 10-4. 4-8, you copy that? 4-8, 10-4, I'll let them know.
They still have a tiny little pocket of fire in there. You can see it in the center of your screen. They're trying to hit it. Services is at Penfield and White Plains Road. Penfield and White Plains Road for Max Service Unit. And just to let you guys know that this is the top of the Bronx over here. Over there's Yonkers, and on that side is some of Yonkers and Mount Vernon going that way. So Mount Vernon and Yonkers, mostly Yonkers on that side. And this is the Bronx all the way down.
3-9 roof itself, how you make it out of there? Yeah, we're still up here, man. That's one. Hammond, where you at?
They had a lot of clutter in there.
9 fire sector to command. Command. If be advised, the electric service to the original fire department, 5 Adam, was involved, so there's no way to isolate power up here. If you can go down to the cellar and have them isolated. We get 5 boys? 5 Adam. Can you get 5 boys? You want the 5 boys shut down there, downstairs? Yeah, that'd be great too.
They're doing extensive overhauling in there. There goes the drones going down. I guess a change of battery. I'm gonna be going down soon too. They don't have a lot of operations.
315. 59, 10, 81, response.
So they did a lot of opening up in the front where you saw the first.
All right, 10-4. 634.
The first windows where the heavy fire was coming out. And then they opened up over here.
Now, when you're done, go ahead, Andy. We can get out of here.
And over here as well.
Command to 95. Mike, also get C. Charlie. Alright, 5. Alright, 5, command. Command to all units, when you get back to quarters, fill out the BP 21 and BP 22 and email it to the division, please. CC the battalion.
Anyway, very good knockdown on this fire, considering all the 3 wings and all the possible extension if it got away from them. They did inspection holes here. There's one there. They were checking for extensions. Then there's another one right there. And luckily,
Command to fire sector.
Luckily, it
Fire sector, go.
didn't get into that
We
one.
take up 97's line. You give me a second. Temple. Fire sector command. Command. Yeah, there's only 97's line with the one that went to the roof. Alright, so you're still using it up on the roof. Temple. Yeah, you might want to check with the 2-0. Command the 2-0. 2-0. Still need that line on the roof? Yeah, we can take it up. We're not doing much up here. Temple.
Alright, I think they're going to take that line up and they're going to use the
2-0 to the top floor.
internal line.
Fire sector. You need a line? Do you need 97 line down there? I got 2 lines down here still. I don't know what your story is up there. Alright, so we'll take it up. Yeah, that's your fault. 97 and 62 short. You can shut down that line? Command to the fire floor. Fire sector. Kieran, is that 45 to code 1? Yes, definitely. Alright, EMS wants you to leave her in place and they'll pronounce dead. Can we go with that? They want to leave her in place and what? And pronounce dead. They can meet us in the hallway. We're already on a backboard. Alright, that's cool. Nine 762 not. 9762 chauffeur. 62 chauffeur. Yeah, you can shut down that top roll lot. That roof line.
We are turning in by the 3 please respond to.
Shut down, boss. Thank you.
All right, they continue to do extension overhauling. They're going to shut down this line. They have 2 lines inside the fire apartment. They're going to continue operating with those 2 lines. If you look in the center of your screen, you'll see the chief dead smack in the middle in there with the troops. One of the chiefs. Right around in there. But they're still operating those lines in the apartment. We're going to go downstairs, head out to Manhattan. It should be approaching 7 a.m.
39 chauffeur.
We never found out what that smoke is, but it's still
Chauffeur.
smoking over
You guys
there.
see the blow up there? You've been up there a while. We're coming down now. That's one.
If it was something
9-5 to command.
they would have transmitted it.
Command. Power is out to all top floors of every wing.
Respond to the box 547.
Command 10-4.
All right, and just so you see how the fire was consuming this whole entire area back here. Very devastating damage. And I said it 2 or 3 times already. They did a great knockdown on this fire. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna close it up, and we're gonna head.
Hey, Kieran, heads up. EMS is coming up to you.
Head to the city.
Command the fire sector. Fire sector. Karen, you comfortable with private roads? 10-4.
All right, they're gonna go probably will hold. I'm gonna go downstairs. All right, guys, we're back here in the front area. They cleaned most of the windows. They might clean a few more. There's a lot of windows to clean.
For the fire sector.
They gotta get all those shards of glass
We shut down the gas in those 3 apartments.
from up
The
there.
only one we didn't get was the fire apartment.
They're shutting down the utilities.
10-4, thanks.
And they're attending to the 1045s they got to bring down, so forth and so on. They're probably going to be coming out soon. They got 3 ladders up. I didn't see any buckets. A tiller and 2 sticks. So we'll monitor it for a little bit longer and then we'll be done. Morning, Chief.
Out of 3, point of command. We're trimming some windows up here in the front. Just heads up. Give me a second, Hank. Let us know when it's clear. 10-4. You good, Hank? Alright, 10-4. Everybody in the front, watch. There's gonna be some glass coming down.
Special Cold Truck Rider Company 28 acting 32.
Stand by, Hank. We got the 45 coming down in the building. Alright, 10-4. We'll stop.
Almost 650, that's next.
All right, they're gonna continue clearing some of the windows. They brought the 1045 down. They're in the care of EMS now. So they're taking frames on this side, but they're gonna have to clear all the windows like I said before. They're still ripping the ceiling apart.
Hold up on throwing anything out the throat. 10-4. All clear on the throat.
Alright, it's not throwing out much stuff. They're not breaking any windows. They're just doing extensive overhauling in there.
Man, a lot of 590. Lot of 590. How we doing on the A-wing primary? Chief, we're just wrapping up one more apartment. The other three completed negative. One of these is a vacant apartment, unoccupied. 10-4. When you're done, just shout it over the radio and just shoot over to the B-wing. 5-9, 10-4.
There's so much clutter in that apartment they could barely operate in that one window there. It looks like. All right.
Box 3886. Secondaries in the B-wing. Apartment A and B.
47, chauffeur.
We would not be able to complete the secondary.
Chauffeur.
To respond to a watch line.
Yeah, Richie, can you meet us up on the 5th floor? This 1045 was. 10-4.
All right, guys, Deputy Assistant Cordasco here. He'll spell his name out for you. He's going to give a statement, and then we'll keep the questions brief. So we got to wrap up and go, all right? Good morning, Deputy Assistant Chief Brian Cordasco, C-O-R-D-A-S-C-O. Might have to do that with the young chief. Taller than ever. Good morning, Deputy Assistant Chief Brian Cordasco, C-O-R-D-A-S-C-O. This morning at 5:25 a.m., we received a call for a fire on the top floor, 735 East 242 Street. First arriving units found a heavy body of fire on arrival in the top floor of the B wing, which is the middle wing, which is the space between the ceiling and the top floor, extended to the C wing, which is the wing on the right side. There were 3 civilian injuries, including 1 fatality. 2 others were transported to local hospitals. There were 5 FDNY injuries, non-life-threatening. The fire is currently under investigation. Any questions?
Now, you said there's 3 injuries. One of them fatal, one of them life-threatening.
One of them we could consider life-threatening, transported to the
And the
hospital.
other one, non-life-threatening.
Non-life-threatening.
And you said that the fire started on the top floor.
Space between the ceiling and the top floor, it spreads over the entire building, over the 3 wings. Started in the middle wing, went over to the right wing on the right
And
side.
is the fire under control at
Fire
this
is
hour?
currently under control as of 7:18 a.m.
And what measurements are you taking for residents to go in the building? Residents will not be allowed inside for a while.
As for right now, the fire is under investigation. Residents will not be allowed until the investigation is complete.
Are we seeing any other damage throughout the building after you guys, of course, deployed all that water to get the fire under control? Are we seeing water damage throughout the building by any chance?
There's usually water and smoke damage after every fire. That'll be evaluated at the end.
Perfect. And the Red Cross is assisting those displaced families?
Correct.
Do we know how many households in total?
We don't right now. We'll get that into back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is the fatality cause of the fire or something else?
Cause of the fire is under investigation.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Cheers. Chief. How was that? Am I ready?
All right, that was the chief doing the press briefing here at this 3rd alarm fire here in the Bronx. We're gonna be taking up. All right, guys, on my way out, I'm gonna do my little clip. Where the rack at? There, the rack at rack 2 from Brooklyn. There has to be another rack here somewhere, but this is the only one I found so far. There, the rack at rack 2. Oh, and there the other rack out on the other side. The rack 1 from Manhattan. There that rack at. And rack 2 from Brooklyn. All right. FDNY K9.